Right, hello everyone. Reggie here. Today we'll be playing another Confounding Calendar game. This is like part of like week 4 at least. I'll show it later. Fortunately, it's like the only other one that I was able to solve for now so far. But the description of this game is like infinitely growing leaves and find all the hearts. Controls mouse only, you can zoom it out with the arrows around the level. Okay. That's like probably the guide there, but we're not going to do that. So anyway, without further ado, let's start the game. So let's just start. I think at least I can screen this. Let me just check. This is good though. This one doesn't work anymore. I think that's a good idea. Let me just remove the filter, I guess. There we go. Much better. Okay. So here we are. The game. So our goal here is there are two endings in this. Either you find all the hearts, you know, breaking them, or breaking all the hearts. So in order to like not break the hearts anyway, we have to start. So the best way to start with this is like the top corner. Trust me, even if I do know what to do, I still don't remember what I did here completely. So this will still be a very experience. So now we have like not our first one, which is like the giant one. So we do it right here, and this is like barely kept intact. So you can also zoom in by with this, which we may not really need to do. We may do a lot in this game. Do it like this, like that. I guess like this. Yeah, this game can get a little bit woozy a little bit. I'm not gonna lie on that. Yeah. Okay, zoom in a little bit. Zoom in, nope, wrong zoom. Zoom in here. This is not optimal what I'm doing here because even that it's like I can't really easily showcase all of this, and we have to zoom out. Yeah, we're doing the right thing. A little bit actually, let's not zoom in like that. It's a little bit hard, so I'm not gonna lie on this. Have unintuitive of a puzzle. I'm not gonna lie. That this. Am I doing right? I don't think so. That's not the right way that we need to go. This, that, where we need to go here anyway. Let's zoom in further. This, that should be good though. There we go. So got this, so we will have 3 intact hearts, and then we have to zoom out. We got it here, and then we got it here, and then we cut it here. Now, here's the hard part of this. This one is a very hard one. So, one thing to note here is we need a path way back here, I think. I do right already. This one's a little hard. I still don't know how I did this one, by the way. Let me try. So we need a path intact, by the way, for this one. Pick this one because we have to keep zooming in, by the way, after this. Yeah, I take this. 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 It's unfortunately annoying, but we have to do it like that. Zoom in at the right here. Take this, 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 this. Oh my god, it's keep getting smaller. This, this. Jeez. Alright, this, that. Okay, now we can zoom out to solve to cut through the next sleeve here, because zoom out here and then we have here. Now we cut through that, and now that heart is safe. Solo. All we do is to go here. Oh my god. Well, here we go again. Here. A reminder, I still don't. Like, it's a very hard one. Even I'm still confused to like how the cutting works, but I also understand it as well at the same time. But bad. This is still like got through here, zoom out here, here, I think, zoom in, here, zoom in, here, zoom out, here, alright. I think we should be at a good place. Should be. Yeah. We do that. Do this. We should be good. And do this. I found all the hearts. Amazing. That's our first ending. All hearts intact. So I think we can still zoom out to see all the thing. Yeah. There we go. Fortunately, we can't see the rest of it. But yeah. That's with all hearts intact. Now how about we break hearts? Alright, thank you for breaking the hearts here first. So we need to still have an intact player for this. That's one thing. I will need to have here then. Here, I guess. Here. Alright, let's just do this. I think we can do this one, right? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, making sure we do that one. Yeah, we cannot do any of that yet. So what I need to do is do it like this, that. So at least this time we have an intact bottom. For the other one this time. Because like I fucked up the previous one before. Alright. Okay. It should be good here, I think. So we can move bottom anyway. Yeah, we should be good here. We can cut this. I don't think we can do that because this will do the bad ending, of course. We need to cut this inserting over. Do I remember how? Oh yeah, that still exists, by the way. Okay, so we still have connection to that. Alright, should be good. And now just click this. You broke all the hearts, impressive. Please don't do that to me. I'm scared. Made by Notan. So, whew. Well, that took me a while to solve all of it. Yeah. I also think I fucked up, so I might need to reprop this, but overall, very fun game to figure out like in both sides anyways. I also fucked up and I didn't realize I was not recording into like full screen at that time, so yeah. But no worries, I will edit that out later. So no worries, I think I can just do a massive zoom in and easily just fix it up. Overall, very fun game. Anyway, I think it's time for me to proceed to a different one first for now, so yeah. Alright. Okay. Days later, I was able to solve like Hex Pivot. And while at it, I checked like the other games. Unfortunately, this one is a PNG, so I will not be able to do that one. And for this one, yeah, I'm still having a challenge with this one. It also has achievements and multiple endings, so like I will not be able to solve this one. For this one, I will still try. We'll see about it, but I will save that for another time. I guess. Unfortunately, this is like very few. As much as I said before, I will not solve all the puzzles. Try to play all the puzzles, of course, but yeah. But we'll see for this. Maybe I'll try Bridges Solitaire again, and probably this. Though I need my key. I need my external keyboard on because my laptop keyboard is already dead. To like up key anyway, so without further ado, let's go back and resolve Hex Pivot. I'm still struggle to like solve like the bottom right of this one. I still see why. Even then to this day, it's Hex Pivot. I will raise it a little bit. Should be good. Let me see. Before that, Hex Pivot is a pivotal puzzle. Move all the boxes on the turn. I'll be like this. Let's see. At least like a little space to above. I already like zoom out anyways. Okay. It's a little challenging to balance out. Okay. Let me see. Is this good? You know, I'll just do this. I think it'll be to open my Discord. Okay, let me just balance out. I'm sorry. I mean, I can just do it like this, so we could just have like at least a little bit of info this time. This one doesn't need like a zoom in anyway, so this is Hex Pivot because it's a square game. Square screen game like the others. Don't mind to continue, we'll start new game. I do have the idea now, so move all the boxes onto their targets. Alright. Should be easy. Up and down to move, left and right to rotate. Yep. So it has like a kind of tank control to it. Yeah. That. So all you need to do is just to move the targets, the boxes. So all of these are very easy so far until like the bottom right one. But this one you have to do this. little bit. Just move it like this. Like that. Just move it on the target. Here you move around. Not the right way. Like this. No, not the right way. We try to do this. There we go. That's a much better one. Alright. So that's the goal. So those things rotate as long as it's onto like into a hex area. So as long as they're on the hex area, they'll move. So like this, while we will be able to like go there supposedly. Unfortunately not because of this. Just move it to the hex. Click like this. And then just move down, okay. And now here we are to this one. The easiest solution to this one is just to make like doubles, like one of them onto like next to each other, I guess. It's a little hard to do, but we might need to like do like a lot of open things, I guess. Alright, let me see if I can do this. I thought we can do a double. Fortunately, you cannot just push them right around. That's pushing head, something like that. Is this good? All we need here is like this. And now like that. Just move once, I think. That, okay, we're good. So we can do like that. We're pretty much on the good. Alright, so we need to bring around a little bit so we can have like a leeway of escape. Almost like that a little bit first. We're just doing the same thing again. It should be good. At least, hang on. This can still be challenging. I'm not gonna lie. This. There we go. Okay, this should be good. We will have enough to do this, and now we can now reach the final puzzle, which is to move everything onto the targets. Okay, this one should be good. It becomes invisible. So let me see. So at least I think we can move this. I don't want that to happen. We need to solve at least the second one, at least like that. We need the second one first, like that. Just okay, just rotate it again. Third one, so back to the normal, the original spot, I think. So like this. Be careful. I'm not sure if that will still like cause an issue anyway. There we go. So I think it's highlighted already though. So what we need next here is to just Fourth one. This can be confusing at times, but it's not an issue. Just have never mind. You need to move that. All you need to do is just repeat this again for the other one. Now we need to go to that. Yes, we should be good at this. Just to put the other ring to the other one. Not like that though. We just need to like spin around again. Again to put this one. Now for the final one, I think I need to rotate. Yeah. Alright. Just to be able to like rotate this one, the position that we need. And now we go again. And the puzzle is solved. Easy. That's like Hex Pivot by Poje. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, or Poje, or I'm not sure. But anyway, that's Hex Pivot. Another puzzle from the Confounding Calendar. So, at least. But I only get anyways. And for our bonus puzzle, I already have the page ready here, so the game is already open, so let's just check into it. It's not part of Confounding Calendar and not on the past. It is like just a random supplement puzzle that I just ran into before. But yeah, this is the Key Life Slime by the late 9, which is the same dev from like the We Surrender. Remember the Taipei game one, which is a very fun one. So without further ado, let's start the game and see what's about. So all you can see here, I think you can still see it here. It's a small puzzle game with several keys and gates. Now here's gonna be the thing. Oh god. Let me start the game. There you go. At first glance, it looks easy, right? Nothing wrong here and there. It looks like you just have to like put the keys into the gate. But that's going to be like the very deceiving part of this game. Is that it's not what the game is about. So as you can see, you can push the key here. With the key you have already. With the key you have, funny enough. So the key as well is a player for whatever reason. But here's like the catch. So if you try to solve this, you will always get like a key short, and always this will be like remaining. There will be a lot of keys and you cannot like really do anything about them, because as long as you're holding a key, you cannot like, you know, them. But there's a one hidden trick, Mishiba's trick, but you can learn this already from just like doing, or yeah, just like that. I was going to showcase that, I forgot, but yeah. Still, this will do. Yeah. So that's the other rule here, is that if another key touches the vertical of the key, I guess at least, or most of the time it's only at the bottom, you can get another key. So, and that's going to be like the puzzle for this one. So you don't need to unlock all the gates. Funny enough, this is like Tao gate. Formerly, this is a wall. On the first one I solved, so that's how it is. So you have now like 5 keys. Now 5 keys, and this will be just enough to reach any of this. So we get this first, be very careful, you have to do this in order. Get this one, and then get this last one. And now we have 5 keys. And basically, there's another final thing of this. Is that depending on, like, you get endings based on how many keys you have. So basically, if you only have 1 key for whatever reason, or, you know, the time we solve this, yeah, it doesn't matter. I can still showcase both by just undoing. And you find a small silver trophy. Thanks for playing. You can still move around, but I can just undo to get our last key again, and just check the other ending. What happens if we get the gold trophy? You find a big gold trophy. Thanks for playing. Yeah, that's it for like our bonus puzzle. That to be solved. Overall, like these are very it's a very cool puzzle as well. Like at first glance, like, oh, what am I missing here? Like I do know like basically at that point, but I still don't know like I don't know like why I still got that button. Like, oh, this one. We could just push this around to like get a second key already. So I don't know why this one took me a while to think around for like minutes. I don't think it's hours at least. Eventually I figured out that I just have to like interact with this. Like just push it around and then like interact at the bottom of that key so we can get like a lot of keys. Alright, if there's like a word cut. Also if a certain BG came before this. Before this, that's because I'm solving labor. I've solved the lasergoose and I already solved it. And I still don't understand it. Like what do I do first? But I do get the idea of what to do in this one. So yeah. Let's just get right into it. Lasergoose. As you can see here, the title and for the plot of this puzzle, I guess. Lasergoose has lost her eggs and now finds herself in the middle of a shifting mirror maze. Luckily, she's not prepared. She can use her laser to navigate and collect her eggs. And you'll help her get them. That's basically the whole thing about it. So, yeah. Wait. I still don't know if I can like remember what I need to do, but I do know like few things like what not to like freaking do first instead. So our goal here is like it's also like the here I already showed it a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep it a little bit and then there. So as much as like the game said, this is a mirror. As you can see, we can collect our egg. That one is like can be any time at least, as long as it's not into the later ones. So as you will see later, so we can do this. To do this, and then just go back. We can save our time there. Yeah. So this one changes the thing, and you can get trapped on this one. So as much I will try to solve as much as I can here. So, as much as I can. Mirror angle base or the pipe games as well. That's also like the concept of that kind of. But so we can do this to get this one. I don't think we can do that. We fuck ourselves though. Oh. I guess we can do this now. How do we get to that one again? I think we still need to like prepare for the other ship, the other one. I think. Can like at least do that. It'll be difficult. Okay, so for this one has to be like the last egg you'll be getting. So for this point, so we need to get all the remaining eggs first. Going into that, otherwise we're trapped. We can trap ourselves there. I think this one's something. do this. Do this. Go back. So the blue ones are just like instant catch, I guess. It's like, you know, you can get that. I think we can go here. I guess we can go here. It's like the challenging part here. We can get this. I guess we can go to this. So get this. I don't think we should be going there yet, like that. This. And this will ensure us that we can go back to that other area. Still trying my best here. Get this. I don't think we need to do right now because we still need to go back there. We can. Like this. This will allow us to do this. Yeah, like that. I think we can do it like this. I think we should be good on this one. So please, as long as we don't get like that as our last thing. We do it wrong. Oh God. Sometimes I'm still divided into this, so yeah, we still somehow go back there. Yeah. Okay. So it's not right. Right. I don't know if I can go back. That's so long. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Let me see. No, it's alright. Still need to get that. I have no way. Okay, this can still be challenging, unfortunately. Because I still don't like, crash the whole shit. And I block myself. Because I'm unsure. Because we can solve the other. Let's try the other one first. As far as I remember, this will still not allow us to go anywhere, I think. Do this. But, like, we need the other way around, because yeah. That's one thing, the hard thing about this one. So we can get this. that leads anywhere else. Okay. So yeah, there are specific ones that could lock us if we don't do this right, you know. Let me see. I think this will allow us to still go back there. Yeah. Not. Yeah, it's like the hard thing here. I was able to solve it, but it can still be difficult to like solve it at times. So yeah. At least I could just try fixing this. And that doesn't do anything, so do anything at all. Jeez. Can we block ourselves here again? It's gonna be difficult, I'm not gonna lie. I'll say not recording this isn't like the right conclusion. Alright, let me retry it again. And this can take a while. It's day 2. We can get some of this already if we want to. It right be like that, or maybe like this instead. Go like that. This. Done. Alright. That's a wrong one. That's the last one. You don't want to do that. You only get one shot at this, so yeah. I think we can do this instead so we can guarantee like a way back. This. So get that. This. So do this, that. Only 6 more. And then do it like this. Get that one. How do we do this one? Okay, that's a right one. So at least you can do this. Uh, Probably nice like getting to that again. Trying to think a little bit here. There we go, that's the one. That means we're doing this right. Okay. Now we can kind of go back here. Do this. Do that. Is it right though? We could kind of do this instead. Just do it like this. Like that. So we only have 2 eggs remaining. It's good. Let me see. Yeah, it is good. Alright, one more egg. I don't know how we somehow solve this. Oh god. Alright, we can just do this. Being honest. Congratulations, you have reunited lasergoose with all of her eggs. She thanks you. No problem. Oh wow. Somehow I'm still able to figure that out. I still don't know like the order, but as long as I think you can get to the other one, then we are good. Alright. I decided to add 2 more games to like part 2 and probably 2 more bonus games. One bonus game will be on the previous Confounding Calendar. So yeah. Previous year. There are other older ones. There's one I found like interesting as well. So yeah. So first up, like first addition I will add is like 14 definitions. I would say this one is an alright puzzle. But yeah, I've still got confused. So for 14 definitions, you have to answer like 2 things here. So yeah. But basically, all of these are just one answer that you can see if like you can check from like the hints around here. So yeah, you can also check further hints around here, and yeah. This game also encourages you for searching further onto other things. So that's one thing I would say. So like you can search some of them from the internet if you're still confused. Like for example, if you don't know who the famous agent leader is, then yeah. But everything else I was able to like solve like real easy except this freaking one. Because I am still confused to this one, even with the hint. It's just like okay. Like there are a lot of things in it. Like the hint for this one basically like I'll show it later. For now, let's answer this. So, famous agent leader is like it's Mahatma Gandhi. So basically, your answer is it come after. Though funny enough, just to speak a little bit, there are spellings of Gandhi with GNH so like at the start. So Gandhi as well. For like yeah, Gandhi and then HI like that. So it's Very kind of still weird, but anyway, this is how it works. G and H, and basically I. There you go. So that answers both of it. Something fisherman. Yeah. There's a handle percussion instrument. It's something like collapsed. Like, there are a number of like things. There's also like an actual clapper, but that's not what we're here for. Basically, it's castanet. Shakespearean antonym of black and black. So I already know what the answer for this one before, like, just to make sure. I also really research about it. Like, replaces ERSL in DNA. So there are 4 things in DNA. And always like going to be like the T1 as far as it is. So you know what's going to be the answer here. So Tai Mai. Okay, this one. This one took me a while to figure out because I never knew like what the freaking answer is. Like plate that prints in then like the word. Which is like I'm still confused with this because I will still say even if I get it, I think this one could have been could have a better hint. I'm not sure if there's like any other way. Probably another way to like hint this one further, but yeah. Fortunately, this is the answer. So this answer is both. Time when you can see the. Okay, so funny enough, this is like the first one I solved because I feel like time when you can see the sun. So basically, that's one thing. So the hint here is Easter EG. It's not Easter egg. EG is like, for example, as well, I think. So it's basically when does Easter happen? So like Easter Sunday. All the time, like there are different times of like Easters, I guess, but like it's always like most of the time it happens on Sunday. It always consistent in one day. So this one is like here, x raised to n raised to 1 equals to nx raised to n minus 1. So this is basically referring to exponent. That's all it is. So basically, if you know exponent, then yeah. So basically, this is power rule. So that's like it. There you go. And this is like main story. Well, don't focus onto like main story. What you should be thinking about here is about a building. So yeah, I can showcase the hints later. So let's answer this. So basically, surface on the ground floor. We win. And that's about it. Like, I think the only one I don't like is Middle. I get what they're going for because plate that prints in black is like a keyboard or a typewriter. So probably this one could have been better. So just to show like the hints, here it is, famous. Yeah, later you probably know the answer, but you're probably wondering where you're supposed to place this. Perhaps you're also wondering how to fill those unfinished clues. So basically, yeah, it's not really hard. It's like a fun, a little bit. And the percussion instrument, it comes in pairs for clapping together. Yeah, there are a number of things that does that, but yeah, places here are still in DNA. DNA has the letters A, C, G, T. This one is represented. This is the one represented by T. It's been a while. I think I should know all of this again, but it's been a while. C sharp or F sharp, say, yeah, it'll be useful to think of piano, which still confuses me because I ended up searching piano terms instead of like focusing on the color of like the keys, but like which is. I don't know. Probably could have been hinted. I'm unsure. Easter egg. Don't think about Easter eggs. Easter is an example of this. Still stock, okay. The date of Easter changes a lot, but one thing always stays the same. Yeah, it's always different, but it's always Sunday. That's all it is. So here it is. X raised to n raised to x raised to n raised to 1 equals to nx. I think I'm not sure if that's a 1 anyway. Equals to nx raised to n minus 1. So we're into this one. If you don't know calculus that well, you might be able to guess the answer if you know what the up bracket, I think, operation is called. I don't remember what it's called. Main story. To fulfill this definition, don't center your guesses or narratives or recounts. That's not the story you should be thinking. Some of you might have noticed that I use the spellings fulfill and center rather than fulfill and center. Have you noticed that I also use story instead of story? So yeah. That's why, like I said before, like basically the buildings. So that's it for like our first, like probably for real this time, like one of the final ones. And here's the other one I was able to solve. For short bike, however, I will not be able to play it because it doesn't support WASD. 5 buttons, this one. This one is also very cool. Short one screen point and click puzzle. So by now there's already like playthrough of this. Just for in case you don't know what to do. Please, okay. The puzzles are based on associations and have clear logic. Try to guess all 6 card combinations. Please note that the orange letters are clickable. That's what it's about. So let's run game. Make sure that this was able to see. That's all right. You don't need to like Jennifer. It's all right. So we have 5 buttons, and there's like a bunch of things here. So analysis will be important later. Like that important later. Notice that all of these are very important in order to like find all the 6 combinations. So first things first is like. So let's just check around the buttons first. So we see there's a 5 here, there's a 2 here, there's a 4 here, there's a 3 here, and obviously this is 1. So we have an error. So 1. I don't remember if I read this right. Yeah, I remember that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That will give us our first combination. So as long as we see those Roman numerals, then Next up, let's focus on this. So yeah, this means like this is our starting point, and we go all the way to I think clockwise. Yeah. So first thing first is up, then up right, then left, then down right, and then this. Which will give us our third solution. So yeah. Also notice about this. So circle is greater than triangle. Basically, it's also like the number of sides. So what this means is basically circle has to be the last, I think. So what this means is like we have to press triangle, square, pentagon, hexagon, and circle. That will give us our second solution. Next up, let's check for the length. So funny enough, like even though there's like 1, 2, 3, it's about like the shortest to like the longest. This one. So I am also confused for this one, but like this, I think if I'm doing this right, this, and then this. So that should give us our fourth solution. Should turn it off, but we still need to follow those lines in. Anyway, let's check the letters. So now that's like basically we have to follow with A, B, C, D, E. So let's focus first on the like letter A. Letter A is cross. So this is like plus sign. And let's check on the pattern on the back. So this is diagonal. Let's check around here. It's also diagonal. So our first here is triangle. Triangle first. So that's letter A. Like letter B is circle. Here it is. It's small circle, I guess. Check the back. It's a lot of lines. So our next one is a pentagon. So triangle, pentagon, or 3, 5. We'll just save it by just like saying the number of sides instead. So 3, 5. So let's check letter C. C is like a spiral. So let's check the back. It's a wavy line. So basically, we just have to find a wavy light. So it's 3, 5, 6, 6. Let's check for letter D. Letter D is this, like the zigzag, kind of almost like a Sigma symbol. So letter D. So we have this, and our back is this. So basically, it's vertical. So you saw like the vertical points here. So it's square. So 3, 3, 3. What is it? 3, 5, 6, right? 3, 5, 6, 4. Basically, this one obviously these are letter E, circle, dot dot dot, and it's basically this. So now we know the what input to with. So 3, 5, 6, 4, circle. That should solve our last one. And should solve our the very like the pattern ones. And lastly, this. This one I'm still confused, but it's still basically like substitution. So yeah. I can't explain this. This will be very long if I try to explain like some algebra here and things. You can easily just substitute this for like x is greater than y, so x plus y equals to like z. It will be a lot of explanation here, but basically so far, so this is like let's just notice on the symbols first. So this is greater than this, so obviously, and let's find the similarities of this. So the up with a little line on the bottom. So the up with a little bottom is equal to just like kind of like here, like there's this down like southeast one. The southeast arrow. So basically, we will need to bind that. So our first thing here, basically, we need to answer is 5, and then we need to find like the one that leads to this. Okay, so this one. It's this also like we notice this and this equals to this, like southwest. So southwest equals to like having up and also southeast. So that one is our next one here. And I think this and this. Yeah. That's about it. It will be a long explanation, but there we go. We beat in 5 buttons. Very, very cool puzzle, I will still say. I still enjoy it till the end. At least this one is like, there's like logic and things, but it will be a lot of like math and solving. I know I enjoyed math, but rated by Maxim. Maxim, Kolesnikov, we made for Confounding Calendar. Why we can still click the buttons? That's so funny. You get it, right? So yeah, that's basically about like the puzzles that I was able to solve. Probably we'll have like one final episode, of course. I'm not sure if I'll include this, but we'll see. And also this one, I'm not sure. That one's a little hard. It's also like hard version. So for our first bonus game here, well, where is it? It was on the bonus game section as well, I think. Here it is. Pis-ban. This one is very easy, and we'll just solve this real quick. it. Let me see. I guess I'm just gonna zoom out. Then for this one, so this is like from last year. Last year, Confounding Calendar. So let's run. It's a puzzle script one. Find out this is going to be short. Jesus Christ, it is still loud. It's not bad, but there's pistons that push crates. Okay. So it should not be that hard, at least. So just do this. So you just have to place crates in order to activate pistons. And here's like one trick to this. So like we have to be careful. So basically we just have to like enter like that. Otherwise, if we enter from another way, we'll just never solve this. So in order to do this, we have to place a crate here. Not yet. So we can also do this. So we can solve this one. First target. So here's our next thing is to push this one here. And then just push it right here. There we go. We solved Pis-ban. Very short. Sorry, Wang, basically. There are still many things, but probably I will include them on like the final part at least. So yeah. That's our Pis-ban. Yeah, very at least very easy one. So for the meantime, let's proceed to another one. Here's our other bonus game, but not part of like Confounding Calendar at least. So yeah, this is Cactus together. You see if it fits the screen. Let's run the game first and see if it's good. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. A little zoom out is still needed. Here we go. Okay. So now why to continue, we'll start again. You'll see why. Okay. There. Nope. At least like a little white bars. Because I like having white bars at least into the game. That doesn't. So let's start the game first. It's already played this once already. It's resolving it. Level 110. So we have no idea like funny enough, like the game doesn't give you like instructions here, and only after this. So what you need to do is like connect all of the cactus. That's all it. Just use the spikes to string all the cactus together. But I guess it's also at the bottom, which we'll check and see if I'm correct. Level 2, 10. So basically, you just have to spike all of them together. I think it is. Okay, the way to do that. Also, yeah, you can push with the needle, but you can die from like, bro, trying to attempt to push through the needle. Don't do that. Skeleton. This one introduces us to like breaking the needles, so we can have just like a all around pushable cactus, brickless cactus. So there we go. 4 out of 10. Okay, this one. Okay, sometimes I still struggle to remember this anyway. So, oh yeah, this should be like freaking easy. Except I don't, except not, because I fucked up already. Like that. So we can just do that. Or maybe not. I'm trying to remember how to do this. No, actually, that's just enough. So never mind. Shit. We don't want to break ourselves. Like this. There we go. Okay, do that first. You don't need like complicated thinking here. Push this once and then push it down. There we go. I don't know why I had a brain part here. Okay, so this one is a fun one. So we need to do this first. Actually, maybe to do that. All right. Do it this first and then push this one. like that, I guess. This. So here's the magic. This will break the needle and also push it right there. So we have that one solved now. And now we have to solve for another. We need to keep that needle though, so basically we have to be careful. We don't need this needle anymore. Let's push this one. Actually, we have to like force push it because it doesn't work if we just like, there we go. That, be very careful. Now we just have to switch places. Like that. So, never mind. I'm stupid. We don't push, cannot push it up anymore. uh, Here we go. Okay. There. Do it like that. Connect them together. Be careful not to break. And now connect it like this, and then push it here to connect to the other cactuses. Nice. There you go. All right, this one. Well, we need to like kind of do like a makeshift here, I think, if I remember. So like we also need to break, I think. So sorry, so as to why we need to do a makeshift here, it's just because of this. So that we can break this and then connect it to the other cactus. There we go. So this one should not be hard. We can just do it like this. Connect this one. And then just also that like we need to push it once first. Do it like this, so we will have like that, and then just connect it like this. Upper level 8, lower 10, 8, 10. Okay, this one. Alright, so we obviously need to break the other. So we can break the other. I'm not sure if this will do it. Now, if we just do it like this, very careful. So, just push it like this. Push it here. Push it here. So, once we push it down, it will break the other cactus and then just push it right there. Alright, level 9 out of 10. Okay. So, this one we need to like make a makeshift L. But notice like this one, we cannot even push it up and down. It is stuck in the corner and we try to push it up. It will just break. So, try to remember how to do this again. So, it's been a while. Yes, I solved this one. So, we need that one as the top. So, as far as I remember, we need this. Did I fuck this up? Jeez, okay. Not the right way. Okay, I thought there would be like alternate. I'm not gonna lie. Because we need to break the other one. Let's just push this one down. Then be careful. Like that. Also, let's push it around this because it's the only way we can push this. Actually, we don't need to. So now we have that. We can now have a makeshift like letter Z as always. It will allow us to push further down of this other thing. so we can break it. So we don't want to break it. We only need to break the other one. And I already fucked up that one. How do we break the other one? We can just break it here. Here we go. So will allow us to make us an L, makeshift L. Allow us to push it further here. Okay. Level 10 out of 10. This one should not be hard. Funny enough. This one took me a while because I figured it out immediately after that. It's not like really hard as the previous. The previous like the level line took me a while to like solve it. So for this one we need to like I'm still trying to remember this one. It can still be challenging. I think we only need to break one of them. If I remember. However, we cannot break this anyways, regardless, because we need to connect. Let me try and see if I can remember. Let me see. Yeah, we need to still make a makeshift here. Okay, that's the same thing. Let me see. Those cactuses should not be connected. Those cactus should not be. Let's see, like this. Okay. We still need to makeshift here. I think like this. Actually, like fuck it up. Okay, we don't need to like push one of them down further. Only one of them. So like this. Do it like this. Need to make a makeshift kind of like S. Pump it like not like that yet. We need the above. Like I still like this. So like this first. How do I? Because we gotta push this one down. I don't know if we can break one here. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, we could just do this. Why am I thinking so hard? Okay, thanks for playing. Woo. There you go. Wow, that's it for Cactus Together for our other bonus game. So I did show like, well, unfortunately, I will edit a lot of like my part two recordings right now. So yeah, because after this, because this came out, our great journey, puzzle I solved a while ago. So let's go ahead. Shall we? Let's solve this puzzle. So our great journey is like our great journey with UNR. So that's about it. It's my MikanHako. I already solved this before, so yeah. Now it is released, I can now at least solve this. It's just fun. Wrong way. Like that. Let me also change the filter. I think I forgot to. Yeah. Sorry if you're not here yet. I think. Let me just fix that right away. Also, we need to push this one so we can get out of here. Okay. Uh-huh. So, funny, there are two endings in this. I'm not sure if I will showcase both, but I might just showcase the whole puzzle first before showing the other ending, which I will edit out first because I don't want to like this showcase a puzzle again. I will just edit out. That's one thing. All right, like this. Okay, like that. Okay. Push it like this. Be very careful. Just push it and make like a fling like that. Fling again, and then do it like this. Push it like this. Alright. Push it like that. And fling it as well for the last one. Like that, and we will now get it. And here's like where the entire mechanic begins. So we got split off. Unfortunately, we'll also push this one. So yeah, you really need to keep all of these spike pieces throughout the whole journey. So yeah, be very careful to push this in order to actually get the other piece. And we will solve this right away. I think this is not possible. Not like that. Did I buck up? No, not really. Alright, so we can solve this already. Okay. Did I buck up? No, hang on. We need to solve this one already, otherwise we will not be able to proceed anyways. I'm trying to remember what to do here. Alright. I'm still struggling. And also, I just recently solved a freaking Hempuli puzzle, which you'll see soon. Oh, God. Is there any goddamn way? Let's see. I can't remember this. I think, yeah, like, no. It has to be at the bottom, at least, right? Remember. Is there any way? Because if I do that, it will just fling it to the water, which we don't want. Okay, like this. There we go. Nope, wrong one. Like this. There we go. I know I'm struggling remembering. I don't think that will work yet. Like this. So, try to remember here. Not like this. Okay, there we go. Now we do it like this, so we can lock that. So, yeah. Like this. So we need to like put into that position, I think. It's going to be challenging. I'm not gonna lie. So, if I remember this correctly, we need to be in the opposite direction because we cannot solve this no matter what. Because we will still fling this up. There's a reason we opened this. Hang on. Like that.
Stay high with high volume sound.
Not like, oh god. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm trying to remember this. This should not be challenging at this point. Oh god. Let me see. I have to do this one. No, I got stuck. I got myself stuck. That I think, yeah. So we can't fling ourselves yet. There we go. I think. No. But like this, I think. We need to be on the opposite side. So this one. God, I know it's going to be for a while. There we go. Okay. Jesus. All right. Okay, this should be easy. Push that down, push another down, alright. Now, yeah, for this, like, so yeah, I haven't explained it right. So, but at least you've seen already, at least. The blue ones are stationary and they cannot be pushed, but like, they'll be used for like maneuvering things. Think like this. We need to open that. No. Maybe, like this, I think. Yeah, there we go. Very close. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now push it up. All we need to do is just be like that and push it here. Like that. Did I stuck myself? I think I stuck myself. We should not do that. Alright. Now, remember what it did here? Like that. Now, all we need to do is to fling it up. So, I have to remember how to do this. Right? Like this, and push it up. Now we have that available, and now we have the last part of the puzzle. Okay, so we don't do it like this. We do it like this first. It's a very, very challenging part. This took me a while. We need to remove this to do this. Put it in position for both of these, so at least they're ready. And now, time for the magic happen. We're gonna turn this to a letter U. There you go. That is important for a reason. Leave it one right here. We ready one already here, I think. At least. We already one here. Wrong position. This. I can push this, and now we have like a different one. So yeah. So now here we go. We only need to put one piece on because that will be important. Like we can only get one piece here. So like this. So we're going to do the same thing again. We just have to do this again in order to have it into the other position. And there we go. Fortunately, Since this is on like a different like shape now, unlike the before one. Let's do it like this. Make sure like you can push the other piece up. And we're in the wrong position. This. How did we solve this one? That's the problem. It's been a while. We need to fling up to the other one. Because we need the other piece anyway to be. There we go. Okay. God. And now we just need to be here. And then we need to go out again. Make sure that piece is ready. Now we push this out. And now solve a little bit of this. Like this. Actually, that's wrong. We're not going to get the ending yet, at least for this one. Because there are two endings in this. I think like this. Need to bring this out as well. For a reason. And you'll see here. Notice that this is open now. When I put this thing, put a third cross in there. That means now we can get the other thing, but at the same time, we're going to need again a piece. So yeah. So I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, so we still need a piece here. We still need to re-break ourselves here for a reason. But like, yeah, hang on. Let me prepare the other piece. I think this should be onto that. Let me see if I remember this completely. There we go. Break this. Yeah, I fucked this up now. Yeah, we might need to bring the other one out.
No, no.
There we go. We'll do this instead. So there's a reason I need to do this. Do it like this. So we ready this one. We keep this open, but we will not enter there. So this is an important thing. And I think we need to do it like this. And we can just bring it onto that side. Actually, no, not yet. I remember. We need to push this back. There we go. So we can get to like the fifth ending. And push it like this. There we go. Alright. Actually, do I need to make ourselves a U, by the way, here? No, we don't need to. Oh my god. Man. Whoops. My bad. We don't need to make ourselves a U. On. We only need just like a freaking thing. Like this. So there we go. Alright. Wrong piece. So here we go. No, not yet. We need to push. We can still push this one. Even if there's a crossing it. So we can push this out now. And push it here. So now we can get like the last piece and solve the puzzle. Alright. I think like that. Okay, let's get these pieces out first again. Alright, now we're going to put each piece again. Wrong position. Nope. You can do it like that or that. Alright. Do it like this. Very careful. And now to get the fifth piece out. There we go. So there are two endings in this. But yeah. But we're going to do like the first ending first, the disappointment. Because we did it like for like only getting two pieces out. Like this. Funny enough, you have to go backwards, I think. This is our goal. Oh, good job. 1 out of 2. And now, thank you for playing. I'm going to do it again with the whole thing, so you don't need to see it anymore. So, be right back. Alright, we are back with another. Nah, just kidding. Here we go. The other ending, the true ending of this journey. This is our great journey. Woohoo! You win! 2 out of 2. Thank you for playing. No problemo. Thank you for Confounding Calendar 2025. So, alright. Overall, again, I really enjoyed this one and really enjoyed it till the end. So that's it for real this time. For very, very real. The true end of like Confounding Calendar Part 2. I'm not sure if there will be part 3 now, considering like, oh, disappeared now, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll see. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we are not done with the puzzle because I can showcase a little bit with our current crop screen. Yeah. There's a new Confounding game. So, be right back and we'll be right back and I will fix the frames per second and like, you know, so yeah. But for this part, we are done. Pretty, again, I really enjoyed all of the puzzles and some of the puzzles were. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you back into counting, I guess. So for this video, bye bye, and my stars guide you.